little bit bigger beaver than I thought. I came past those first two snares and I could see where both of them had been knocked over. They'd been pulled all the way down. Something was moving down through here. I didn't know if a coyote ran through there, or a deer, or otter, or maybe it was just beaver. It could have been something else, but it was kind of dark still when I came down this ditch. I thought surely the one foothold I had in this ditch was going to be the one that hit, but I made a loop around this snare. This was the last snare, third snare, and I made a loop around it and went on down to the foothold because that's the furthest one out towards the lake. And I got out there and checked it, nothing on it. But when I went past the snare, I heard something over here. I thought maybe it was birds up in these bushes, or I jumped a deer or something. Apparently, this is what I heard. So when I came, there's a little bit of cuttings along the edge of this ditch here. I know there's a bank den just around the curve of this ditch right here from last year being in here. I snared two beavers on this canal, but there's a pullout right up here, and they're coming in here getting these little small willows. It's an obvious pullout right there. They're coming up on this bank. You see the air bubbles. There's a little bit of ice on this ditch right now. You see the air bubbles on this ditch where they've been swimming down through. You can tell they've cut down several more trees where I was scouting in here about a week ago, and they've got that trenched out pretty good, and it's still muddy, so we're getting ready to come into about a 3 to 6 inch snow. So I got to decide whether I need to hold off on setting this up or not. Over and out. I'll check back in a minute. I could tell from the road that that pond was holding water. Last year it was bone dry, just dried up grass and buckbrush, but I knew there had to be a small dam somewhere in these ditches. This main ditch is up here, and then a small little creek forks off, and then this ditch goes back into another area that opens up into a pond back here. That's an excellent crossover right there. It'd be a perfect place to pick up beaver or otter. And this obviously that they're coming into that pond into these ditches. So definitely need to set this. I followed that narrow ditch all the way to the end of these woods where this bank starts to get a little steep. And this is the far end of that pond. It fans out into that buckbrush, and then the water gets deeper and tapers into these woods up against this ridge over here. So this looks good. It's muddy. It's obviously the animals are coming down through here. So I'm gonna go around on this other ditch and see if I can find another crossover on this dam. It's starting to snow, so I might need to make tracks and get out of here. Looked like like some bobcat tracks back on that narrow canal that leads into the, oh yeah, here's a real nice dam right here. I'm glad I came back here. That's where curiosity can pay off sometimes. Oh yeah, real nice dam here. Definitely need to set this up. Yeah, this dam's been here for a while, so now that the water's starting to get back in here, they'll probably start building it back up. Always a good place to pick up fur on these dams. Everything will cross over here. Deer, coon, otter, everything. I'm gonna work my way down this small canal along the edge of these steep oaks over here and see what else we can come up with. Another good dam. I'll show you now how this steep ridge, this little canal of water runs right along this bottom of this steep ridge of oaks, and then the pond is back behind us. This is the second dam, but this will be a great place to put up set up some snares. Well, we got snow and ice, and then a few days of good weather, and after that we're supposed to get dumped on with some more rain. So these some of these ditches may swell up, but I got to get in here once that water settles back down, and maybe I can start putting in some sets. I got to make sure that I can get back to them. There's some deer droppings right there. I thought I heard one. Snort when I first came in here. So we better back out of here now. Over. Snow's picking up pretty good now. This field looks good though. I should be able to come in here and put some coyote sets and along the edge of this pine ridge right here. I think I can put in some cubbies for some bobcat, but I'm getting close to getting out of here now. This looks like it's going to get pretty bad. I'll let you see what I'm looking at coming off of this ridge. got the woods to myself, not surprisingly. But we gotta wait on this weather and see what we can come up with. Over and out. Alright, we made it back to the truck, and now I gotta head north because all this snow is coming out of the south, so I think I'm just on the edge of it as it got here about the time I showed up. So we're gonna head north and get on back a little bit south of here. Seems like it's sticking on the ground pretty good. I'll have to find out if it's going to, how these streets are going to take it. There's a pull out. There was a set was right over there, wasn't it? Decent size, beaver. Yeah, that's a good grown beaver. Snare catch on a feed